And away they go from the 1400 metre mark. Just Four got out well. Main Defender from an outside gate is right up there with the leaders, and Long Sword is up there with the pace as well, being followed by Purple Pitcher, is racing a few lengths off the leader. Max the Magician, Fire and Flames, they 5 or 6 lengths from them. Pure Predator runs behind that, and then Real Relief outside of them. They 7-8 lengths from the leaders right now. French Impact is racing towards the back end of the field, 10-11 lengths from them, and Prince of Kildare's the trailer, and about 12 or 13 lengths off the leader. Long Sword taken a hold, goes up the hill about 5 lengths clear. Main Defender is racing in second. Purple Pitcher behind that, and Just Var. They're about 6 or 7 lengths off the leader. Max the Magician, Fire and Flames outside of them. Follow the length out there by Pure Predator. Real Relief in the red cap over to their outside, being followed another length or 2 out there by French Impact. 8, 10 or 11 from the leader. They come to the final 400 now. It's Long Sword the leader. Main Defender looking to close the gap. Fire and Flames behind that. Purple Pitcher further back. Pure Predator's gone to the far inside. Max the Magician 3 lengths off them, but Main Defender is now swept into the lead as they race down to the final 150. Fire and Flames is trying to wear it down, but it's Main Defender, and Main Defender stakes its claim and makes its presence felt. Fire and Flames second, after that Pure Predator, and then Purple Pitcher. He's been on the track, well, now twice, and won on both occasions. Is clearly above average in the manner that he won today. Moved in, sent about. I like the way this horse turned it on, because you know you move in and then sometimes you can plod. But this guy moved in, hit the front and switched it on and accelerated away from the field, the Son of Path Fork. So that's an exciting prospect, no doubt. 8-1-3-12 is the call of race 6. The 7th is the Jubilee. It's one of the build-up races to the Hollywood Bets Durban, July. It comes up race 7 at 3:20. Can Jimmy Don do it today or not?
Well, we've just seen a breathtaking performance. That's the only way I can really sum up today's victory from this horse, Main Defender. He's a 2-year-old Son of Path Fork. Of course, well done to John Habib, well done to Tony Peter, and a top ride by Craig Zaki. And be remiss of me not to say well done to Tini Prinsloo as well. I'm sure Tony will echo those sentiments, because from what I can see and from what I gather, the horse has arrived in good nick from Durban, and he's a horse that we can follow, Craig. I mean, I was super impressed today. That's the only way I can really sum it up, because you had a good 3 or 4 to make up, maybe even more on the leader, and you were just saying off air, for a youngster, he's got a terrific action.
Yes, 100%, Brandon. Look, he won a very good race first time out, and he's definitely also on the up. He looked amazing today, and I mean, you don't get a lot of youngsters with an action that covers that much ground out there, and I just loved everything about him. He was quite springy in his step and very scopy, so that's always good going forward, and I think he's a horse who's just going to mature and keep improving.
Now tell us a bit about Scottsville, because that's where he won his debut performance, and you've ridden there for a number of times in your career. Never easy for these babies to make a winning debut out at Scottsville especially.
Yeah, 100%. Scottsville can be a tricky course. You need a tough horse with good legs under them to handle that incline, but I mean, Chase rode him there first time out, I think, and he won a very good race, and I believe he was supposed to run again, and I remember quite well he had complications at the start and got scratched, but he's found his way here, and I think he's going to have a good career ahead.
Craig, always good to see you. I know you're doing a bit of travelling at the moment, so very hard to get the work done that you need to, because you have got bills to pay at the end of the day, but I know you try your best being the professional you are, and hopefully this horse can take you places. Yeah,
hopefully it'll be nice, especially for Uncle John and his family, all involved, great bunch of people, and they've got a nice little horse here, so I hope he brings them all the joy in the world. To Tony, to Mark, to Uncle Paul and their family, they've always been a great support of mine, and I can thank them 100 times, and there'll be probably another 100 more, so all credit to them. I was just the lucky pilot on the day, and just a big thanks to Tony. He didn't complicate anything, he left it all entirely up to me, and things went in his way, so just big thanks to them once again, and to my sponsors, turffontein and Wilgeborstschrift.
Well done, Craigie. Good ride. There we go. Well done, Tony. I've got to say a big thank you, because you did say you were hoping for a vigil. Obviously, you've got to get them to run because all the big races are just around the corner. You also did, or you were quick to say that you've done enough in hope that he could run a good race, and you must be very, very shell-shocked and happy with what you've seen today.
Yeah, he's a really nice horse. Like I mentioned earlier, it was a bit of a rush job because we want to try get him into the race on July Day, and we needed to get cracking with him. We didn't have him for awfully long time. On that note, just a huge thanks to Tini Prinsloo. The horse coming magnificent, Nick, and he can be proud of himself. Uncle John, thank you so much for bringing the horse to us, giving us a chance. Yeah, we discussed that we're just going to run him in this race, without grass in him or anything. Initially, he wasn't drawn too well, but we left him in, and we were lucky to get 2 scratchings in the race. He didn't get the best break, but Craig used his initiative and got him nice and balanced where he wasn't being pulled on. And he rode the perfect race, so a big thank you to Craig. And then the breeders, Jagessa Limited, thank you to them. And then just a special mention to Uncle Frankie Zaki. He was a big part of this horse coming to us, so thank you to him. We really appreciate it.
Tony, if you don't mind me asking, I mean, up at home, I know you haven't been able to grass him, so it's hard to sort of gauge, but does he show you a bit?
Yeah, his sand work's faultless. He doesn't put a foot wrong in his sand work, but it's always hard. Not knowing what he's capable of doing on the grass, and he showed quite a lot of speed in his first run over 1100, and at home he's got such a big, long, lengthy action, so it's always going to be that he's going to get a bit of ground. And yeah, he showed us nice work, but we weren't sure because we didn't have the time that we would have liked with him. But he's got the job, that's the main thing, and please God, he can go on from here.
Tony, well done on the double.
Thank you, and just to my sponsors, Hopes and Dreams Stud.
There we go, to Suzette and Barcy Viljoen. Well done, Mr. Habib. Lovely to have you at the course. I know I've only been able to see you on TV down at Hollywood Bet Scottsville when this horse made a winning debut, but sure, he's got a lot of heart, a lot of character, and you must be very excited with his future.
Very proud of him. It's doing us very proud, and I want to say thank you to Tony, Mark. We had short time, space. They put this horse together. We said we'll give it a bit of a go here for July Day.
That's it.
We were hoping to get him in there. And yeah, he did us proud. And thanks to Craig for a top ride there. Got a bit of a bump in the beginning, but he managed to fix it all up, get it all going. I want to thank my family for coming out, my wife and my brother and all. And special thank you to Frankie back at home. He's not here today. But yeah, Frank, well done. And thanks to everybody. That's part of this, part of the team.
Well, Mr. Habib, that's what it's all about. You touched on an important point that your family's come along to join you, because this is what racing can do. It brings everybody together. It gives you that excitement that you don't normally feel, but I mean, when the family's screaming them home, and I could hear the crowd screaming this horse home. So this is what racing's all about, isn't it?
Excellent, yeah. All the support.
Absolutely.
All the support from everybody and the crowd and everybody and friends and family. But yeah, we enjoyed it. It was excellent. Giving me nice big spirits up today.
Will you be flying down for the July?
Definitely. We'll definitely be flying down.
Wow, I think you're in for a mammoth amount in terms of the amount of tickets you're going to have to book, but it'll be good to see you there.
Thank you. Yes, definitely. Thank you very much.
Mr. Habib. Well done. Good to see Mr. Habib at the races today, and yeah, it's good to have his family. Yeah, this is what it's all about. I know that they'll make their way down to Durban, and boy, oh boy, the way he's won today, he's probably a horse that we all need to watch very closely once he gets down to Hollywood Bets Greyville. All right, I want to chat to the groom, or the groom's asked not to say too much. Well done, sir. I've always said it. The grooms, especially from the Tony Peter yard, you always look $1 million, good tie, well dressed, horses come to the course in good spirits, so well done to you guys as well.
Well done, sir.
Well done. Yeah. Good stuff, Senzo. There's your check, 1,500 Rand. And I tell you what, it won't be the first time you'll be getting that. Well done. 1,500 Rand. Keep up the good work. Always good to see the guys out here. And a big well done to Senzo. He does all the hard work in making sure that Main Defender comes to the races looking the part. All right. The 2-year-old son of Path Falk is now 2 from 2. He's a horse that we're going to follow. Craig Zaki, top ride. I know he's super excited to stick with this horse. And like I said, a big well done to Tini Prinsloo as well, to Tony Peter, to Mr. Habib and his family. Congratulations. Main Defender is going to win race number 6. That was the Highveld Winter Juvenile Stakes. We now move along to the next one, the big one, the Jubilee. Can it be Jimmy Don? Will it be Porter Manzano? Or will it be Wafif? We'll find out in the next couple of minutes.